Now that we went through all the functions and some of the structures of the 17 organelles, we're now going to create our own cell model, but we're only going to use a few of those since we're only going to be making an animal cell. Here's my completed animal cell. We assume that it's an animal cell because it's rounded. Plant cells are typically square. So here on the outside of it, going the whole way around, is my cell membrane. This controls what goes in and out of the cell. Now, more in depth, they're made of phospholipids and transport proteins and etc. We'll talk about that later, but for now, you need to know that it controls what goes in and out of the cell, and it's found on the outside. A plant cell would additionally have a cell wall, which is a tough outer membrane. We don't have that here because this is an animal cell. Then we move on to the nucleus. I made it one of my larger structures. It contains all the genetic information in form of DNA. Sometimes DNA is copied into RNA. That RNA is sent out to the ribosomes. Ribosomes are found on the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and they're also found out free-floating in the cytoplasm. My cytoplasm is just going to be the plate. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid that holds the organelles in place, and it also allows for chemical reactions to take place. Back to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is the structure alongside the nucleus. It zigzags back and forth. It's rough because it has ribosomes attached to it, so it looks rough. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is a great place for ribosomes proteins to be stored in. Ribosomes, right here, here, and here, and here, also out in the cell cytoplasm, make proteins from amino acids. We learned last unit that proteins are make up a lot of things in our body, including keratin, which is our hair and nails. It makes up hemoglobin that transports oxygen, insulin that regulates glucose, and enzymes that help speed up chemical reactions. Over here is my smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum because it doesn't have ribosomes, so it appears smooth. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps make lipids like cholesterol and phospholipids, which are used for the cell membrane. Next are my mitochondria. They look like jelly bean structures. I have a few of those around here. The mitochondria is used for cellular respiration, which means it breaks down glucose and uses into a more usable energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Next up, here's my Golgi apparatus. It looks like stacks of flattened pancakes. Can't really tell right there, but the main function of the Golgi apparatus is to receive proteins from the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and it also receives lipids from the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It modifies and tags them and gets ready to ship them out throughout the cell. Lysosomes are made from the Golgi apparatus. Lysosomes are responsible for destroying old cell parts, cleaning it, hence it sounds like Lysol, lysosomes, and it also gets rid of viruses and bacteria. They're most abundant in white blood cells. The last thing that I have here is my flagella. My flagella whips back and forth, and it helps propel the cell to a new location. Cilia is another type of thing. It's a hair-like structure that can be found all the way around a cell that can help move it as well. Please make your cell model. It doesn't matter what modeling clay color you use, but please use this and then label it, take a picture, and upload it onto Canvas to prove that you've done it. Thanks a lot.